What up, what up, what up, everybody? It's Lonnie here, Charts and Labs. Tuesday, uh, getting set up here for um, some trading this fine morning. I just want to remind everybody that this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial guru or expert by no means. This is just me being in the market and sharing my experiences. I'm hoping to give you a little bit of familiarity so that you're comfortable making market decisions as well. Um, and self-investing and hopefully finding some wealth. We have been day trading QQQ this week and even Friday. And I have built this own indicator. It is a momentum-based indicator with some reversal points, as well as a volume-weighted moving average is what the yellow line is. I missed this reversal when it reclaimed here. This candle would have been my confirmation, and when it went above this third candle, I should have rode. I was doing a little bit of reading and research and playing with my coffee and kind of practicing reading this indicator because it is brand new. I'm still working out the kinks on how to play it, and there was a great trade that happened when I wasn't looking, kind of thing. So. Don't chase is going to be the advice, because if I would have tried to play on this candle, which would have been my exit play, and if I would have taken that as entry, now I would have been down red. So we're kind of waiting to see if there's a second play on this, or if there's going to be a pullback into this regular or into this kind of consolidation zone, and we'll play on the downside. Not catching every play is okay. It totally happens when you miss plays. There's kind of a lot going on, and originally when I got up and I was kind of looking and seeing everything, there's kind of a more bearish bias towards the market today, and then things kind of suddenly flipped and ripped, and wasn't ready for that. So it looks like it's trying to reclaim and wants to go back up. I wouldn't be surprised if it tests this. These are the old ranges from yesterday. Our 15-minute range today is this candle itself. So it's trying to break above that range. We're gonna make this one a different color because we got to pay attention. And it did break above, but it didn't close above. So it's not, we didn't completely miss the play, because obviously once we get above that with a full candle, that's where the whole body of the candle needs to be above it, not just a test. So I think we should see another test of the 620.84, and then we could ride momentum out, or we could play the backside as a pullback. Is what we can kind of look at. So I was ready to get into the play, and now I'm gonna slow down and kind of make sure that things are all normal. So this little journey that we got going on that I'm trying to do, or kind of share with you as I go. You guys are my accountability to make sure that I'm doing this consistently. I came in on Thursday afternoon. I dropped in like $330 or something. I think I had a little bit in here too, so it might have been $325, whatever I transferred USDC into Robinhood. The reason I chose Robinhood is because of that USDC. I normally don't use Robinhood. I'm not really familiar with it, and I've already made a couple mistakes using it where I thought I was averaging down and I ended up selling my position because I'm not familiar with the interface and using Robinhood on the computer. I messed around and I've used it on my phone because the mobile app is very smooth and easy to use for quick little plays, and some of these small accounts are really fun on Robinhood compared to some of the other ones that are a little bit more in detail and have better features. I normally like Webull, actually, is my preferred one. So anyway, we're trying to trade from this $300 range and get up to $1,000, and then we're going to pull out 500 and go buy some crypto so that we could also build our crypto portfolio. That's kind of the plan on how we're playing this. I do have these Intel positions, and I like these. I still like Intel a lot. Let's just go look at Intel. Maybe today is a day that we play some more Intel. How's Intel doing? Or maybe we don't do a 0-day trade, and we just kind of see what we got cooking with Intel. Intel had a good little pop up, and then they're getting some positive news but negative market attention, which to me is, institutional positioning, that they're trying to force the price down to try to create something. So um, we're in a bearish momentum. That's where this red cloud is building. The bigger this red cloud is, the bigger the pressure down is, kind of thing. And our volume weight is way up here, so there should be a return to here, to the 3640 zone. This zone is going to be kind of a resistance from throwing out some old trends and some points of interest. Looking for 3663. Claim of that and could run a little bit, but what's causing this big push down? Um, so we come into ChatGPT. My normal routine of what I got going on at every morning at 6 a.m. my ChatGPT hits me with this top market headlines. I gave it a list of stocks that I like. I gave it some sectors that I like and things to focus on. I like focusing. I'm looking for the big moves. Tell me when there's stuff going on in the morning, and or if there's any kind of unusual option flow or any kind of high volume buys. Um, the stock after hours, 52-week high. So Lam Research is a company that helps with the materials for the AI chips. One of the main companies for that. So that is AI chips involved. Google is making purchases and making big moves. There's a lot of hype and rumor around Google being a real big power play, as far as like the next phase or the next person to take over Nvidia's realm, and we can see that they are in a big um, bullish momentum right now, and we missed that off the entry, so that's what's probably pushing QQQ. That's one way to look at like QQQ or Spire or anything. Like who's pushing it, and what move is making. The Mag 7 has big influence on the market itself, and you can see like one stock. Oh yeah, I'm glad we didn't take that call. but did we see? So now this dot right here is indicating bearish bias. We drop below the volume weighted moving average. It come back and maybe a retest. If it breaks down, the move down could be very sharp. This area, 618 could be a test if something is pushing this. Our little dot went away. Something to watch. QQQ. Somebody spooked a little bit, and that reversed pretty hard off that rally. That was a big green opening candle, and now we're flirting with a drop. So this purple line that is showing this point of 619.28, and we're at 619.46. So kind of trying to see what we're doing here. Could be a downward play here. The thing to remember is, just because you like something, you like tech, you like stocks, you like Intel, you like whoever, don't become, permanently in one position to where you can't play both sides. The saying is, bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered. So there's no need to be totally biased and not see that there are other plays. So let's actually go jump into options. I'm thinking we're going to play a quick little put scalp. I don't normally go that hard. This one's right about $1. Watch this. We're going to buy this one. Oh, where'd it go? We're going to buy 4 of them real fast. Submit. I was trying to get them under $1, but it looks like I'm going to get them for $1. So all I'm going to try to do is get these to sell for like $1.20 if we have a quick move. Maybe I didn't get them. Did I get them? They're not showing yet. My money was used. Oh, there they are. Oh, dropped down already. Imagine that. I got it on the spike. So now I'm selling to close. I'm going to sell all 4 of these. I'm just going to set it for 1.22, which would be about a 20% increase. You know what? We'll do 125 just because. Review that order. Done. I'm going to set that just in case we get that and see what happened. So we are still in a bearish bias. We're looking to break that 619.28, and it did wick pretty hard, and that's what, of course, I bought on the wick, which is why my price was a little bit off. But I was still okay. Ideally, I could have caught it at like a 0.99, and then obviously right now it's reversing. I kind of chased a little bit, and I could have got it much better. But we will see. I'm gonna let that ride for a second. With puts, I very much play them as a quick, sharp play. Here we go. We're completing this move down. Just a little bit of support here, holding it. We're under that 619. There we go. Now we should be profit. Yeah, it's coming back. Well, not quite profit, but we're coming back quick. We are up on the day. Up on the day. Where? How do I? Can I see? Now we're back to $1. So could I have waited a second? Maybe I caught that at 0.8. Would have been huge, because now I would already be up 20% and I'd be selling right now. I caught it at $1 where I had the most confidence in that play. Need that to go, because I'm looking for it to go all the way to 618. So if we come into consumer confidence is what just hit the ticker. That's why we're gonna have to change our order. Oh, wait. There it goes. It's having a hard time trying to figure out how it wants to digest this. This is flying all over the place. I'll just let it go get profit and be done. Quicker trade, I don't mind. We can go simulate my returns. It's dropping. It's going to go to 618 is what we're looking at. And I could go all the way to $1.62. Maybe I'll change it to $1 if it's still there and I haven't filled it all. Let's change it before it fills. Replace order. That might have already filled. Filled order. Yep, it's gone. And that was a quick trade. There we go. Boom. 15% on the day. We're up to 615, 614.61. Again, my goal is to get this to $1,000, and then I'm going to reallocate half of it to crypto and half of it back into the options market. And then next week's goal would be to go from the 500 to 1200 is more realistic, but I would love to do 1500, and then I'll take that to 750, and we're just going to cut it in half every time. We're going to build up our profits at the end of the week, going into the weekend, take half of it out, go into the crypto, and then we're gonna build that portfolio up too. I do still have these positions for Intel, so look at that quick little spike. That was a good play, but we should definitely have stayed in it. There's a lot of money I'm leaving on the table, because this is going to go all the way at least to 617.50, and so I left a lot of money on the table. Probably $50 times 4. I left $200 on the table so far. But being disciplined and making good trades is a better way to do it. I normally don't like staying in puts that long, because something can drastically change. Imagine if I got those at 0.8 and sold them at 1.6. Those were double ups if I would have been a little bit more aggressive. But stacking wins is much more better than catching or peaks and valleys on these plays. So I'm already done for the day. I get to go do whatever else I want to do. Hopefully I could get some work done today. Yesterday it rained all day. Crank out some other videos. Yeah, so now that negative pressure is bearing on Intel, and we're gonna go to this 45-minute, and we can see that this is definitely bottoming. There's maybe possibly a little bit of an uptrend from here to here, and we just need this huge wick to be reclaimed and get back to this volume weight of, what is that? I'm gonna make this be a different color because it's messing up my view. 36.87. So looking for Intel to get back to 37 this today, tomorrow kind of thing in the near term, and make a good play on that trade. Maybe I'll have to average down tomorrow on those. These would I need these to reverse. They're messing me up. But hope that was a good trade for you guys. Quick little 15-minute video, in and out, caught our profit. Could have made a lot more, because let's go look at what that one is now. I bet it is down more. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't miss as much as I thought I did. Let's see. What did I get? I had this one. Oh yeah. I've left 186. I sold it for 125. It's currently at 166. 40 times 4 is $160 on the table. Because I would have for sure sold by now. Had I held that all the way into that play instead of setting my profit goal quick and easy, I would have definitely sold here. I don't think I would have got 186. Maybe I would have got 168, I think is what we first saw in the simulated returns, because I was looking for the 618 number. And here we are at 618 and reversing. So I think I have 11. Let me see. I have $11. It just dropped. Watch this. We're going to play this one for fun. I think I have $11. Review order for the bounce, just for fun. $8 little gamble, just for fun. Because what are we going to do with $11 in buying power? So now, if that fails, we can play for the bounce. We need it to happen quick and fast, and it'll make me feel better for not getting the full profit that I could have had. Just a pride thing that I could have been better. Could have been better. There we go. We got it. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go make some other videos and some stuff going on. I'm trying to build my Discord channel. What I really want to do with the Discord channel, I have a general tab just for talking anything, ideally wealth bound or just kind of opinions and stuff. But we do have some focus tabs. Stocks, if you have any stocks that you like, options trading that you like, cryptos that you like, what's going on in the crypto market. What else do we got? Let me see. I'll pop it up real fast and show it off real quick. And what we got going on, we have a general tab for just basic talking, stocks. If you're talking about stocks and trading, equities, then you got crypto. Tell us about all your cryptos that you like, all your projects, what's going on. Precious metals, gold, silver are flying right now. They are killing it this week. Setting all-time highs. I think gold set 50-something days of all-time highs. This is for people who are in the TXC community that are participating in the affiliate program, and doing the sales and making commissions and such. How to help do those kind of sales programs and talk about it. If you are a real estate guru, ideas, how to structure the portfolio, how to build the portfolio, what kind of loans are such, mortgage rates and all that stuff. That kind of talk is all right there. Your basic entrepreneurship, what you got going on. You're trying to start a business, you need a sounding board of ideas that you have as far as a cool business and what you want to talk about. Come in and hop into this entrepreneurship chat and let's just talk about it. I'm looking for like-minded individuals who like talking about whether it be finances or entrepreneurial stuff or just wealth. I just want to have a community of people that are like-minded like that, so we can all talk about it and help each other all level up and grow. And then, of course, can't be all business. Got to have the dogs in there too. Share some pictures of your dogs. Man's best friend, and take the stress of life off. Nothing is better than some dog loving. So give the dog some love and share your doggos on that one. But that's my Discord. I'll link it in the description on this video. And again, let's come and chat and see what we got going on. And there's ways to build wealth, and let's hit them and let's get them. So have a good day, everybody. I'm probably going to be making a couple videos today again, like I said, to get some content on all those channels in the Discord and building up this channel as well. So have a good day, and we'll see you guys on the next one.